This is the Cream Pie Slice Episode 6, recorded on August 5th, 2015. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cream Pie Slice. This is your host, Leo Linden, and today we have a special guest, Startomas from, let's see, he does a lot of things in the community. He is you're a moderator for Reddit, Toontown, right?
Yes.
And, you are a member of Toontown Expedition and a member of Toontown Stride.
Correct.
So, yeah. We have, so, this is awesome. This is one of our first, guests, on the updated show. The last guest I think we had on the old show was Murky. I think that was, the last episode and stuff, and now that I've revamped the show, Tom has contacted me and everything, so, on Reddit, wanting to be on the show, and I'm like, sure. So, yeah, so here we go. So, let's, first thing that, first introduce yourself, Thomas. I kind of introduced you for you, but say anything you want right now.
Okay, hello, my name is Tomas, and it's a weird name because of the no H. A lot of people mess it up, but yeah, you basically explained it all. I do a lot of things on the internet. I am a CSS mod for Toontown, TTS and Toontown Stride and Expedition staff member, and that's basically it with Toontown related stuff.
What do you do in Toontown Expedition and Toontown Stride?
For both, I'm a web developer.
Alright, cool.
So.
Well, yeah, guessing that because you're a CSS guy on
that's my
Reddit,
specialty.
so, yeah, web development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, so, let's see. So let's get into the news. Well, Toontown Infinite was talking about some stuff, with their, we talked about last week. Oh, come on, okay. So, basically, Toontown Infinite, they released their closed beta, which is new for them. They usually don't do closed betas, which they've done. How many betas now? How many times have they launched?
I think it was so there's the first initial launch, then they closed, then so basically this is the third time they relaunched.
Yeah, this is the third time they've launched. So, yeah. I remember playing Toontown Infinite last year, and it was buggy as heck. So, it's good that they're doing a closed beta now. Well, okay, so the main additions are they've added 360,000 or 360,000 colors to make a toon? What? How do they do that? Do they use I'm confused.
They probably used a color slider, the one here. I'll show you an example. It's like one of the.
Okay, yeah,
it's like a hex color slider, basically a regular color slider.
Yeah, yeah, I've used those.
So you can
times.
change the hue and saturation. Basically.
Yeah, use those a lot in finding color codes for web development and stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, that's probably what they do, which is interesting.
Yeah, because if you go use the original toon color shades, that might take a long while to select colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not be able to sit there and, click normally. So yeah. So, that's really all for the news. I mean, we're recording this episode early, so Toontown Rewritten hasn't said anything within the last week. What do you think about?
Well, I think um, when all the servers that are basically that's the next topic, I think. Yep, that's the second to next topic. But like when all the servers like officially come out, that's when more and more futures will come up, more and more news. They'll start to get more competitive, but I think that's for the next topic, so I'll save that for later.
All right, yeah. So, it seems like, well, they've fixed some bug fixes, and they mentioned one of my friends in here. I think if it's the same Clyde, they mentioned Clyde because he must have found an exploit in one of their in their server or something like that. Um, that sounds like him. But they've mentioned a lot of people in here.
That's
Uh,
good. Shout out to Rose Good.
you know, that's good that they shout out the people that help them find the fix or help them find the bugs themselves. So, because usually they don't do that. um. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. In their post, they say that they instead of a single button that lets you change the color of your tune, they have sliders.
So basically, color sliders.
Yeah. The sliders let you change the hue, saturation, and value.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what we talked about before.
Yeah. So that's what they did. Yeah, that's yep. Which is it's gonna be cool because you can have like a unique color of your tune. You know?
Though I wanted to see if they're going to be careful with this. I'm not sure if they're using a full color slider because neon tunes don't really look good. Because you can have some like super bright colors,
Mm-hmm.
but the original Toontown color schemes usually pastels.
Yeah.
So I want to see what they do with this, if they have a limited or full.
Well, it says that there's only a certain amount of color, so I'm guessing that they're using a certain. I don't even know. It says
Probably like a
saturation.
certain.
It says saturation, so I mean,
So they probably
well,
have limits to it,
yeah, they have limits probably.
so it doesn't look like neon green or whatever.
Oh man, that would be weird walking around
Oh,
in
that would be terrible.
neon
I
tunes,
think one of the I forgot which server, but one of the servers tried to do this, and then it turned out really ugly.
walking around and and hearing the neon light,
Like pure red,
that would be
just like
weird.
pure
Okay,
red and colors like that.
wrong
It's
neon,
disgusting.
wrong neon. I said walking around and hearing that that neon sign buzz.
Oh,
Oh
that.
wait, no, wrong neon, wrong neon. Okay, so all right, so the next point is what you added. Um, something you added into the show notes. Population boom from the Reddit. I can't copy. Can I copy and paste this? So what do you mean by this?
So basically, what one person user said is that the population in one of the private servers where you're in is usually like one at its all-time high. So this could mean either that more people are coming, or it's just that a lot of people are coming at the same time. I think it's kind of hopeful for community that more and more people are discovering Toontown again,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and this more people could mean more content, and usually it's all out good.
Right. Well, I mean, they released that ad
Yeah, but
around
I'm not sure if they
Toonfest.
monetized it. I think they just did they pay for
Um,
advertising.
I don't, I don't know, but I mean, they did upload it to YouTube. So, I mean, having anything that says ad, sometimes like Toontown rewritten, and then somebody has some sort of nostalgia attack when they accidentally see it looking around YouTube. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be an ad itself, but
Yeah, but I mean,
it
I'm not
makes
sure.
it look
Yeah,
professional more than
and then just like a gameplay video.
yeah. Well, but also, I've been getting my friends into Toontown. I have all of my friends are now playing Toontown thanks to me.
That turned out kind of differently to me.
Yeah, yeah.
With me, it was kind of an awkward conversation. I
Got
said, "Oh, did you ever hear that game, Toontown?" They said, "It's really awkward conversation because it's basically a kids game.
yeah,
It's basically a game meant for kids.
yeah.
So when you talk about other people,
I was thinking about it one day, and I'm like, we're like the bronies of gaming, you know. We're the tunes over there, you know. which is not a bad thing, but I mean, you know what I mean? In pu-
Uh,
in the public eye, it is weird that we still play a kids game. That you know what I mean?
yeah, I see what you mean.
In reality, it's better than we have basically the same arguments as the bronies have about My Little Pony, which I'm not saying anything bad about bronies. You know, it it's fine. You know, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was just a realization I had. Okay, so uh, next point you also talked about, or you also put in the show notes, server wars, what it means for the community. So,
Some server wars. It's something that even though it is no server exactly says that they want to compete, it's obviously showing.
mm-hmm. Let's see. So we got the two big servers. Well, yeah, the two big servers, Toontown Rewritten and Toontown Infinite.
Hmm.
So and then we got um one ring down, like one ring down the pyramid. You got Stride and like Apex next.
Apex is not like survived anymore.
Well, it's not around anymore, but I'm saying in all time, like
Hmm.
you know, people still talk about it. Unlike House, which is just kind of like the laughing stock of the Toontowns. But I I really loved Toontown House. They did a really good job with their stuff. It's just they didn't know about security. So, um, yeah. So then you got I don't know what other servers do we have out there? We have like I don't know. I follow a whole bunch of them on my Facebook. You got like Toontown Revived, Toontown, uh, all of them that have survived from the initial I can do it better than Toontown Rewritten stage.
Yeah, that was the server boom when Infinite released their source code, and everybody wanted to make their own version
Mm-hmm.
of the server. But I think here,
What?
oh, those servers, since there's no really competition, since they don't really add extra content, all they did is probably just like change the theme song. Or
Mm-hmm.
I think the big three with different, the big three has to be TTR versus TTI versus TTS because,
Yes, TTS is becoming more.
yep. And I want to see what happening from this little flame war because even though they don't say that they want to compete, it's kind of obvious that they're trying to top the other server.
Yeah, I mean it it's not. I mean, yes, you have it's called friendly competition. It's the two the two stores that sell the same thing across from each other. Keeping the prices low and quality high. In this case, it's the quality high. You know,
Yeah, but as seen before, it's kind of, I want to see what turn this takes because before with the TTR and TTI,
yeah, it was like, I mean, Toontown Rewritten had, that Bloomberg article and everything and blah blah blah, but then, Toontown Infinite was getting
okay,
more people.
yeah, and then back then things took a downward spiral. But hopefully it won't, history
And
won't repeat
then,
itself
yeah.
today.
And then and then everybody was complaining about hackers and, Random Toon Show got hacked and everything. And then after Maverick got caught, I think the main hackers just kind of stopped, you know?
I'm not sure if I don't know what happened with that, but
Well, with Maverick, it was on the show. He got caught. Like um, he got
he got
caught
caught.
doing.
But I think if that story's a little bit murky, there's really no definite.
Yeah, there actually is. His Toontown Doxes.info. Um, the address that it's linked to
Hmm.
is in the same city as that article that was circulating around.
Oh wait, he didn't get who is.
Maverick.
Yeah, but didn't he for websites he didn't get who is blocking.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. Why would he?
That's confusing to me too. Like,
It's kind of stupid.
it is stupid. I mean, especially since he's a hacker.
He's like has a target painted on his back, so
Yeah, it's like going outside. Like, oh, I don't even know for an analogy like
it's
this,
like
but
if you're
it's
the
like,
FBI most wanted and you're taking a stroll in the front of the White House.
yeah, basically. Or you walk
Not
into
that extreme. Not that extreme at all.
yeah, but I mean, it's like, but that's not what he got in trouble for. He got in trouble for doing stuff with his school, or like sending bomb threats to his school and stuff. Nothing about Toontown.
It's
Could
because I'm not sure
could
if
you imagine if we told the police there what he did in Toontown?
I
Could you imagine because that's more offenses. More
well, here's the
offenses
thing.
means
What I learned about um, police and when it comes to cybersecurity,
mhm,
unless someone's credit card or something personal gets hacked, they don't really do much of a big job about it.
mhm,
Unless it's like a big like takeover.
mhm. Unless Anonymous does something, even if it's small, it's like, Anonymous is like there's worse out there. you know. Everybody knows Anonymous, but I mean,
Yeah.
okay, so all right, so let's continue on. So the server wars, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, so yeah, Star Thomas. All right, so you okay? So what it? Let's see. So you are a moderator on Reddit Toontown stuff. Uh, recently, I mean, when I joined, the community wasn't exactly great, but um, seeing it recently with recent updates and more people joining, I've been seeing it, in better moderation. I've been seeing a lot of better stuff. What's next for Reddit Toontown?
Right now, since we already got all the updates, we have things planned. We have I remember Mataku's making a new bot that has a new bot that does like weekly or daily or like at some period of time, Beanfest, etc., and other things. So we have some little things planned, but after the not CSS overhaul, we don't really have that much more
Mm-hmm.
huge things.
All right, and are you guys working with with Flarebot or anything? Because I mean, everybody complains about it. Not exactly me, but a lot of people complain about
That
it. I'm sure people would want me to ask about it.
Flarebot, the reason why we keep it is we have multiple reasons actually. One, it makes the sorry organization of the subreddit better because you can search for one type of thread. For example, if you want to search for only YouTube videos, you go on YouTube, or if you want to filter out. And also, remember that little thumbnail next to the posts, the post thumbnail?
Mm-hmm.
Thumbnail, sorry.
Yes.
You know how it's in different colors?
Yeah.
Well, the color gets it from the flare, and if there's no flare, it's just plain white, so we need that also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew that. I'm sure people would want to ask me that, though. Alright, so. Alright, continuing on. Okay, so Toontown Expedition. Tell the people. A lot of people don't know about it. Tell the people. What is it?
It's a. I'm not allowed to say much about it, but all I can say is that it's a Unity server that's not really going to be a copy of a game like GTR or GTI, but it's going to be its own thing.
Similar to Toonity, except with Toonity, we're trying to be a completely different game instead of being Toontown.
Yes.
So we're basically we're not rivals. We're just kind of okay. So Toonity and Toontown Expedition, we're friends, but
Yeah, I'm
we're
not trying to get a little argument go. I
yeah,
mean,
we're not
we're not
gonna we're
gonna
not gonna. Well, I mean, it's
fight.
nothing to
No, I
argue
think
about. Nothing to
sorry.
argue about.
The servers are not going to try to fight since they're so different.
Yeah, we are so different. And I mean, yeah, that's the thing. But we have similar goals, so the only difference is we're trying to be our own game too. You know, you're trying to go on the factor of getting the Toontown community. We're trying to get on the factor of trying to get the Toontown community and anybody else, so people don't feel alienated. You know, that's it's basically the same goal in the end. Okay, so Toontown Stride, what can you say about that?
I could say some things. Michael SK's video basically covered most. We're trying to basically make the game more community based, less story based like Toontown Rewritten, but more community. So every time like you post on Reddit with a new suggestion thread, we're going to listen to it and we're trying our best to fulfill it. And we also have some other cool additional features that I'm not really supposed to say, but more additions to the game rather than little tweaks. So
What
you
are
can
some
look forward to it.
what are some features that have been announced that maybe some people haven't seen, like because of they haven't seen any videos or anything?
Okay, let me look it up here. Sorry, I have a list here that what I can and cannot say. We have POV sliders, so you can change the position of no, the view themes. No, sorry, not the view. View sliders, so views. How could I say this? Basically, the your view is wider. You can change that up. We have sliders now for music. We have a color. We have some. We added some more colors. We have colored gloves. We have new, different. We have a lot. Here, let me just see if I can save this or not. Sorry.
It's okay. Everybody hop on the hype train, figure out what he said. No, just
Sorry. You can talk about something else when I'm not
on. Here
here.
we go. Here we go.
So,
I just have the elevator music playing in the background. You know.
okay, that's good.
All right. Well, still hear us, but whatever. I don't care. So yeah. All right. So let's take this moment to talk about toontown.mobi/cream pie slice. If you go to toontown.mobi/cream pie slice, that is our website. You can get all the episodes of Cream Pie Slice on there. You can send us feedback on the contact page, or you can partake in the community that is there. If you want to go and talk about Toontown and everything, you can go to reddit.com/r/toontown. And if you want to talk about Cream Pie Slice, you can go to reddit.com/r/cream pie slice. We have our own subreddit. Yes, we do. So, yeah, check that out. So, if you want to check out on iTunes, if you want to check us out on iTunes, find the new Cream Pie Slice on iTunes. That is the new Cream Pie Slice. And that, about wraps up what I have to say about toontown.mobi/cream pie slice or anything about the cream pie slice. So yeah. Alright, well, Thomas went off. Well, my internet. Alright, well, online now. Here we go. Skype is stupid sometimes. Alright, well, we were not able to get Thomas back. Internet problems, it seems. So, if he's gonna come back for the rest of the show, he can. So, we can continue on with the show. So, right now, he said that, tried, very nice. So, yeah. That is really all for the ice slate that we could come up. Science, but whatever. We will figure that out. So, maybe we can have Toma on again to actually do a whole entire show next time. More discussion. I have some great people lined up, possibly within the months to have on the show. Hopefully, I'm in host. Yeah. So, thank you all for listening to the Cream Pie Slice. This has been episode 6, recorded on August 5th, 2015. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. So, thank you all for listening and goodbye. This has been a Toontown Alpha Initiatives production. You can find us at toontown.mobi.